Well, we're gonna go straight to the headline, man. Cody Rhodes has finally finished the story that's been talked about since the last WrestleMania. Defeats Roman Reigns in the main event with a lot of surprises, twists, and turns that happen. Finally ends Roman's reigns over 1,300 days of being the WWE champion. I originally had Cody Rhodes winning this one because I felt like it was the right thing to do. I think he was the guy to finish the story. And if it wasn't Cody Rhodes to finish it, I wasn't sure who was gonna finish the story. And he was able to finish it off with three crossroads to end the match. At the end was very entertaining and interesting. You had from the Usos interfering. You had Jay up spearing, spearing Jimmy Uso across the stage. Solo comes out. He interferes. He he gave Cody the spike to the throat. That couldn't finish the job. Added with the spear. That couldn't finish the job. John Cena, out of all people, shows up, hit Solo with the F5 through the table. F5 Roman Reigns. He comes back in F5 Roman Reigns out of nowhere. Then that's when he F5 Solo through the table. The Rock comes out. That was huge. Anybody know the history between Cena and The Rock? They came face to face. All the fans was excited. I was excited. It was just a monumental time when they came face to face. John Cena was ready to throw hands. By the time John Cena could do anything, Rock hits him with the rock bottom. Um, Looks like Rock was gonna finish the job. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, Undertaker, the lights goes dark. You hear that dong twice. Taker shows up, hits with him with a choke slam. Taker disappears. Everybody's all everywhere. Bodies everywhere. Next thing you know, Roman Reigns, he had the chair. The huge mistake Roman made was he gave Seth Rollins that chair shot. It was a revenge, a 10-year revenge. Took Seth when Seth took him out 10 years ago. And that was the huge mistake. Cody ends up taking advantage, hits him with three crossroads to finish the story. This was huge. Cody's family came out. You see some of the wrestlers came out with Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Jay Uso, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. He called up Bruce Pritchard and Triple H, who's had a huge impact on him. It was a huge moment for Cody Rhodes, finally ending Roman Reigns' reign. The question is, man, what happens with Cody Rhodes now? How long can he retain this title? What kind of champion can he be? Can he carry the company? Um, Congratulations, Cody Rhodes, man. Huge moment for WWE with this new era everybody's talking about. So this was huge. One of the best main events that I've seen in any WrestleMania of all time. Um, Everybody was watching it that I know of. Most people that don't watch wrestling was watching it also, including guys from the MBS team. Roman Reigns, man, 1,300 days as champion. This new thing, the tribal tree bloodline. This was a great one of his best characters that he has portrayed. He's been a great champion. I think he's gonna go down as one of the goats to do this, man. He's broken records, numbers, main events, you name it. Roman Reigns has done that. You can't take anything away from what Roman has done. I acknowledge the tribal chief. And what's next for Roman Reigns? Is he gonna go invoke his rematch, go after the title? How long can Cody Rhodes stay champion? Can he be the champion Roman Reigns was? We'll have to see. In my opinion, I knew Cody was gonna win. I kind of wanted Roman to stay champion. I like Roman as a champion, man. I thought that was dope. So what's left for The Rock? What's next for The Rock? WrestleMania was great, but a lot of things are left unanswered. Raw after WrestleMania, it's one of the best moments, man. I think that thing's gonna be lit. I ain't gonna miss it. Day two also was packed with the other champion, the Raw champion, Seth Rollins defended against Drew McIntyre. I thought Seth was going to keep it. A lot of people knew Drew McIntyre was going to win this match. It was his first win as a champion in front of the crowd. Obviously, that didn't last long. He was antagonizing Punk. After the match, next thing you know, Punk attacks him out of nowhere. Damian Priest comes along and cashes in his money in the bank briefcase to become the new champion, man. I had a feeling that was going to happen. It was a matter of time. Priest was going to cash it in because they won Judgment. They had a bad day. Dominic Mysterio lost Finn and Priest lost both of the titles, so that was a good move, and that was dope to see Priest become champion, and it opened the day two as the for the title. What's next for Seth Rollins? I don't know what's next for Seth Rollins, but Priest, I think he could be a good champion though. So that was dope to see. Going to the United States title, Logan Paul retains the title. It was definitely a good matchup with both of the with Orton, Owens, and Logan Paul. He had a couple interference with the YouTuber dressed up in the Prime, and Randy Orton ends up RKOing him. And it was only right Logan was gonna retain the title, so he ended up retaining the title. Bailey is the new women's champion, the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I feel like she deserved it more than anyone. Her story kind of reminds me of Cody Rhodes. She's like hard worker, busted her ass. She always gets overlooked, and that was dope. For her to win the Royal Rumble and end up winning the title. And I think Bailey's gonna be a good champion. And throughout the night, they were cheering that Bailey song every single time. So I definitely enjoyed that. That was a great matchup. Also, um, I also enjoyed the 6-man tag with the Authors of Pain and Karrion Cross against Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. I definitely like that. Huge moment. Montez Ford off the top rope, di- uh, um, across the ring, diving in there, landing on all over the bodies. Bubba Ray was the special ref that had to get the tables. I thought that was dope. He ends up putting on his 3D glasses. Snoop Dogg commentator. I enjoyed Snoop Dogg as the commentator. I thought it was dope. Maybe we need to see him more. But that was dope. Also, I thought the match that got overlooked was AJ Styles and LA Knight. Yeah. Um, that was a solid match. Also, definitely enjoyed that matchup. So yeah, man, it was definitely a good WrestleMania for day two. Um the main storyline, like I said, was Cody Rhodes finishing the story. Um this is gonna be talked about a lot. It's gonna be probably gonna be talked about more as we approach to Monday Night Raw. Um and we're gonna have to see what happens, man. So Cody Rhodes, man, definitely proud of him, excited for him to be champion. He ends the reign. I mean, the reign eventually had to end soon, and it happened at WrestleMania 40, man. So that was dope to see, though, man. Definitely happy for him, and the WWE, man, they're moving in the right direction, man. So I'm definitely happy for that, especially me being a long time die-hard wrestling fan as long as I've been. I thought this was dope to see, man. But WrestleMania ends day two. Day two was clearly better than day one. Nobody gave Cody a chance with the bloodline rules, man, and he found a way to do it. But shout out to WWE, shout out to Philadelphia, shout out to everybody, man. This was dope to see, though, man. But with that being said, it is late over here. I wanted to give a quick WrestleMania recap. But with that being said, man, this is NBS Uncensored, my WrestleMania Day 2 recap. Until then, it's NBS Uncensored, and we'll see you guys next time. We out.